Good morning, gamers. My name is Gray, and this is our daily look at gaming news. And today is Tuesday, March 21st, 2017. And it is also International Day of Forests. It's always nice to get out in the forest. As well as, let's see what else it is, National Fragrance Day and National Flower Day. Among many other things, you can see everything that is today over at checkiday.com. And this day in gaming history, the list over here at GameFAQs.com has mostly Japanese titles, but there's a couple of North American releases here. We have Serious Sam, the first encounter, released on the PC back 16 years ago. Wow. 3 years ago, we had Infamous Second Son released on the PlayStation 4. And Test Drive Unlimited on the PSP 10 years ago. So if you want to see all the games released on this day in history, head over to GameFAQs.com. This story over at GameSpot really got my eye. It's talking about the new Xbox One / PC features coming in the for insiders in the next release, and some pretty cool stuff in here. First, I don't think this is really a big deal, but the ability to customize your gamer picks. Yeah, all right, whatever. But along with that is coming this new tournament ability called Arena, and it looks like they're showing here a picture at GameSpot from World of Tanks. And that's pretty cool. They're also expanding clubs and looking for group, so you can see more detailed information about the players trying to join your party. But even some cooler things coming to the club feed is the ability to hide posts and pin posts. So that's cool too. New filters are coming as well. You can sort your library of games by Xbox One only games or Xbox 360 only games. And this is a big one, I think. They're adding captive portal support for Wi-Fi. So what that means is on your Xbox One, if you're going to connect to Wi-Fi, let's say like in a hotel, and you have to get to one of those login pages, you'll now be able to do it. Where before, it would never pop up that default web page. Very frustrating. Yeah, I've tried that both on the 360 and Xbox One when traveling, and it doesn't work. So adding this is very cool. But some other features coming too are the ability on Windows 10 to select the audio input and output devices for party chat. So I'm very surprised that wasn't in there already. And I haven't tried the party chat on Windows 10 yet, but it would be cool because sometimes if I'm streaming to my laptop, I'd like to be able to chat with people from the laptop. So that would be very cool as well. So that's our first story. Let's look at the next story here. A whole bunch of Xbox One deals on the Xbox One S. The first one is over at Amazon. You get a 500 gigabyte system, a physical copy of Mass Effect, a digital copy of Ghost Recon Wildlands, the Gold Edition, and you get all of that for $300. Not bad. Plus they're throwing in a $10 music credit. I would never use that. But even better than that are the deals over at the Microsoft Store. You can buy any of the bundles, and you get 2 free games. That's really, really cool. So if we look at the bundles available, we have Minecraft, Forza Horizon 3, Halo Wars 2, that comes with the complete Ultimate Edition, Gears of War 4, Battlefield 1, FIFA, and the Halo Collection. So the Halo Collection includes all the Halos, Halo 1 through 5. And the 2 free games you can get with those include, you get to choose from 2 different groups. One group includes lower price games like Watch Dogs, The Crew, Rainbow Six Siege, The Division. And then your second round gets you either Mass Effect, Halo 5, Battlefield 1, Call of Duty, so some really new games. Halo Wars 2, the bundle there, the Ultimate Edition. So very cool bundles if you want to go get an Xbox One S. Now, of course, the Scorpio's coming out. It's going to be announced in June at E3 or maybe even beforehand. But if you can't wait, or if you're not planning on buying that console, which could be $400, $500, $600, then these are some good deals. I've purchased from the Microsoft Store. They typically have very good shipping. Comes in pretty quick, so you might want to check that out. Here's some news, still staying on game sales or consoles. GameSpot says that GameStop said that Nintendo Switch sales are phenomenal and could outpace the Wii. So very cool. Great to hear both GameStop and Nintendo are having such great success. I know they both were kind of struggling there for a while, so good news for them. The next story here is about Mass Effect. Now, we already talked about how IGN gave it a 7.7, right? So over here at Games Radar, they have a review roundup that looks at many other sites' scores. So if we look at Polygon, they gave it a 7.5. GameSpot, unsurprisingly, usually the lowest in the list, gave it a 6. PC Gamer gave it an 8. So, it's that 7.5 is really where it's coming around, and I guess it could have used a little bit more polish. Is what I'm taking from all of these reviews. That said, I did hear some very, very ugly rumors yesterday, and usually I wouldn't report on them, but these were just downright nasty. And I found this story over at GameInformer.com where they had Bioware's response, and I'll just read it. Recently, a former EA employee was misidentified as being a lead member of Mass Effect's development team. These reports are false. We respect the opinions of our players. However, attacking individuals regardless of their involvement is never acceptable. And that kind of mirrors what I said when I first heard these ugly rumors. I said, you know what? No matter what any single individual did on a project, it had to be approved by dozens of people. So you can never blame an individual. They just go to work. They do their best. They're, in most cases, doing what their management is asking them to do. They're not the decision makers. The decision makers are not even the leads, but really the people in charge of the project get to make the final decision. So this is just more of this 21st century. Let's blame the worker when the chief executives are making all the mistakes. And I'm just very unhappy with it. And I want to commend BioWare for this great response, because you know what? There's no reason to attack individuals. They're just going to work doing their job. And with that, let's move on to a happier note. There is a new DLC coming out for Uncharted 4, and it's called The Lost Legacy. Now, Nathan Drake will not be in it, so that's the big news here. But it will have, let's see, who's going to be in it? Chloe and Nadine. So Chloe I'm very familiar with from Uncharted 2, but I don't know anything about Nadine. It looks pretty good. It looks like it'll be fun if you have the season pass, or if you want to get the DLC, want some more Uncharted. Check that out. And that story was over at IGN.com. IGN also has a story on what are the best graphic cards, PC graphic cards. And I recently purchased a 1070. I've been using my Oculus Rift on that, and it's really cool. And I think basically what the story says is that, NVIDIA has all the best cards. So best high-end card is the 1080 Ti. Well, no kidding. Best overall GPU is the 1080. Best bang for your buck, 1070. Best 1080p GPU, 1060. And then the best card under 200 would be the Radeon RX 470. So basically all the stats I've seen, Radeon is just really below the NVIDIA as far as power. So hopefully in the next round they will step it up a little bit. Well, and that's it for today. So if you've enjoyed the show, please like it, subscribe, and share it. And if you'd like to help us make the show even better, please visit us over at patreon.com/a-good-game. And with that, I'd like to thank all of our current backers and wish everybody a happy Tuesday. And I hope you have a great day, and hope to see you back here tomorrow morning. And like I always say, until next time, peace.